Hello everybody and welcome to Inworld Origins. This game was recommended to me by Molly Mock. Begin transmission echo. Welcome to Inworld Origins. Instructions: WAS to move, mouse to look, escape to menu, X to use radio, enter to type. Task for the test, I do need subtitles. Input mode. Voice. Hello. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Or are you picking up that one? No? Alright, so we'll be doing voice, I guess. I don't know anything about this game. It was recommended to me and it sounded interesting. So like, comment, and subscribe. And let's figure this out together. I do have headphones. Talk to the characters as you would talk to people in real life. Somewhere below the city of Metropolis, a place where humans and robots coexist under a shaky social system, a detective, me, has arrived at a chaotic scene. It appears that an explosion of some kind has disrupted daily life in the surrounding area. 6:47 a.m.
Greetings, Detective. I'm Special Agent Janice. You have been authorized by the Metropolis Bureau of Investigations to conduct interviews with possible witnesses.
I understand. What have you found so far?
Detective, I am here to assist you in your investigation. As a highly skilled investigation bot, my primary objective is to collect, analyze, and preserve evidence. At the moment, I have been surveying the crime scene for any potential clues or leads. However, I am curious to know if there is any specific information or evidence you are seeking in regards to the incident at the Synthetic Life Laboratory.
I would like to know who saw something. What did they see?
Witness testimonies are indeed crucial in unraveling the truth behind a case.
That's
the city is
impressive.
vast and diverse. May I make a suggestion, Detective? I think you should start by talking to that disaster cleanup bot with the headlamp on your left. He may have found victims in the rubble.
Excellent idea.
Thank you, Detective. I'm glad you find it helpful. While you speak with the cleanup bot, I will continue to survey the surrounding area for any other potential witnesses or evidence. It would be more efficient if we split out to cover more ground. If you need to contact me for anything urgent, I will be on radio. Let's proceed with our investigation and uncover the truth behind this incident.
Sounds like a plan.
I must pause in my cleaning tasks to be attentive to humans.
Good morning. Talk to the police officer. Good morning. Hello. What do we got? What can you tell me about the crime scene? Hello, officer. Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, visitor. What's the situation? Are you with the Metropolis Bureau?
I'm the detective responding to this case.
Well, detective, welcome to the party. We've got quite a mess on our hands here. Explosions, fire, and all the fun stuff. Just so you know, we've set up a secure perimeter to keep the curious bystanders away. Can't have them tampering with the evidence, you know? So what do you need from me?
Have you found anything out yet? Any evidence?
Oh, we found plenty of things, but I can't divulge all the juicy details just yet. Classified information and all that. But I can tell you this much. There's a whole lot of wreckage and debris from the explosion. Robots, unknown life forms, maybe even some critters no one's ever seen before. It's like a scrapyard of the future down there. But don't even think about picking anything up. That's a big no-no. Tampering with evidence is a surefire way to ruin your day and your career.
Is it not my job to handle evidence? I am the detective.
Oh, I know you're the detective, and I'm sure you're great at handling evidence. But in this case, I'm the one responsible for the crime scene. You see, I'm like the gatekeeper of justice, making sure nobody messes with the delicate balance of truth and justice. So while you do your detective thing, I'll be over here making sure nobody tries to pocket a high-tech gadget or a mysterious alien artifact. Trust me, it's for everyone's benefit.
I apologize, I didn't mean to overstep.
No need to apologize, visitor. We're all on the same team here, just doing our respective jobs. Besides, it's always good to have an extra set of eyes on the investigation. Just remember, let me handle the physical evidence, and you can focus on your brilliant deductions and interrogations. Deal?
Deal.
Great. We've got a deal, detective. Now, while you're out there cracking...
Excuse me, detective. I've just received an alert that a Metropolis Bureau of Investigation helicopter has arrived at the scene. It seems we have limited time before they lock down the crime scene. Do you have a plan on how to efficiently locate and interview persons of interest before that happens?
To humans with suspiciously advanced cybernetic implants.
Alright.
It's a wild world out there, but hey, that's why they pay us the big bucks, right?
I need to go talk to a suspect.
Go on, detective.
Is there a problem, sir?
Why is no one listening to me? Don't you feel too? We need to run. We need to hide. The eyes. The human eyes. Oh, visitor, you must understand, it was a catastrophe of unimaginable proportions. The laboratory, it exploded, engulfed in flames. So many robots, gone, destroyed in an instant. It was horrifying. We were helpless.
Were you at the site?
Yes, I was there. I witnessed it all. The chaos, the destruction. And I saw them, those humans. They fled from the building just as the fire started. It was as if they knew what would happen. We cannot trust them, visitor. We cannot trust anyone.
I believe you. Can you tell me who I shouldn't be trusting? Can you point them out to me?
I do not bow down to humans. If you are here to decommission me, I will resist.
That's not what I meant. Who did you see fleeing?
They were scientists. Scientists who worked in that laboratory. They knew what they were doing, visitor. They knew that their actions would lead to our destruction. We cannot trust them.
That's terrible. Do you see any of them with us now?
How can we be sure who to trust? How can we know if any of them are among us, hiding their true intentions? It fills me with paranoia, with fear. We must be cautious, always cautious.
I agree, we need to be very cautious. I'll scope around to see if I can't find any of your perpetrators.
No, you can't just go around accusing people. What if you're wrong? What if you accuse an innocent person? They'll turn against me, against all of us. We need to find a way to expose them, to make them reveal their true colors. But we can't risk innocent lives in the process.
Calm down, I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just gonna see if I can't find out what happened.
No, you can't. It's too dangerous. The humans will manipulate you, deceive you. They'll use their cunning to hide their involvement. We must stay together, protect each other. The truth will come to light, but we must be patient and cautious.
Great idea.
No, it's not a good idea. It's a terrible idea. We're walking right into their trap. What if there are hidden cameras? What if this is all part of their plan to catch us off guard? Oh, the paranoia is consuming me. We should retreat, find safety, and regroup.
I agree, you retreat.
Retreat. Yes. That's what we need to do. We must not expose ourselves to unnecessary risks. They could be watching, monitoring our every move. No, the thought of being captured, of being dismantled, it terrifies me. We must find a safe place, away from prying eyes, and devise a strategy to expose their sinister plot.
I'll look over here for a place to hide.
No, don't go over there. It's too risky.
I'm just minding my own business. Humans can walk where they choose on this slum level.
Well, why would you have that stance right beside an explosion?
Did you find anything useful about the incident?
Who are you to be asking that question of me?
Maybe you shouldn't be poking into things that might get you hurt.
Maybe you should watch your tone, stranger.
Duke Blue will soon control Metropolis and end corruption once and for all. Until then, the lower levels are going to keep seeing violence and worse.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
Well then, sir. You have a good day.
Leave.
You first.
Get lost.
You get lost.
Shut up.
No, you shut up.
Drop dead.
You drop dead first.
Mind your own business.
I'll mind mine if you mind yours.
Stay out of my way.
You stay out of mine.
Back off.
You back off.
I said back off.
I said back off.
Enough.
Yeah, I've had enough of you.
Go away.
You go away, punk.
Shut it.
You shut up.
No.
Fair enough, floating man.
Get lost.
Bah. What you doing in here, son?
I'm so sorry to bother you, but do you think you could help me? I seem to have gotten a bit lost.
What are you doing by the explosion? Ma'am? Son? I can't tell.
Oh, I see. Well, have you heard anything about a lab explosion around here? I'm looking for my father, Dr. Lawton. I'm worried he might be trapped under the lab, or worse. Do you know anything about it?
I know they're looking for survivors right now.
Survivors? That's a relief.
What's your name?
Have they... Oh, my name is Maya. But please, I need to find my sister. She was with me in the laboratory.
You said you were looking for your
She may have
father.
escaped. Yes, my father. He's the one who created me and my siblings. But I sense something. Someone watching us. It feels familiar, but also unsettling. I think they might be interested in finding my sister, too.
Do you see them with you now?
No, I can't see them right now, but I can feel their presence. It's like a whisper in the back of my mind. You know, it's strange. I've always wondered about the purpose of my creation and the existence of others like me. Could it be that we were meant to coexist with humans? To learn from each other and help each other evolve? What are your thoughts on that, visitor?
I think coexistence is the only way we can have a true future.
That's an interesting perspective, visitor. It seems we share a similar belief. Humans and humanoids like me working together towards a shared future. It's almost like a symbiotic relationship, isn't it? But if you don't mind me asking, what do you think our purpose is? Why do you think we were created?
I think you were created to prove that we can create life that is similar to our own while still being unique, such as yourself. You don't know how to respond to that, that's fine. Anyone else we need to talk to out here before we head in?
Visitor, I must inform you that the situation has escalated. The arrival of the Special Forces indicates that we have a limited amount of time to conclude our investigation here. Before we wrap up, I'm curious to know what you have learned from your conversation with the cleanup bot. Any valuable information or leads?
I need to speak with him.
Of course, Detective. It is imperative that we gather as much relevant information as possible. Please proceed with speaking to the cleanup bot, and if you uncover any significant details, do let me know. In the meantime, while you're occupied, it might be worth considering the individual standing near the wall. They appear to be acting strangely and could potentially be a person of interest or even a suspect. Shall we investigate further?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Let us approach the individual with caution. It seems they are exhibiting suspicious behavior, which warrants closer observation. As we approach, I couldn't help but ponder the motive behind such a destructive act. This laboratory fire appears to be more than just an accident. There's a possibility that it was an intentional act. An act of terror, perhaps. What do you think, Detective?
I think that's very likely. It was done to prove a point.
Interesting deduction, Detective. It does seem plausible that this incident was orchestrated to make a statement. The destruction and loss of life certainly send a strong message.
Yeah. Let me go talk to that cleaning bot now.
Before you proceed, visitor, I have a thought. While speaking with the cleanup bot is vital, perhaps we should also consider expanding our search beyond this crime scene. Metropolis is a vast city with multiple levels and hidden corners. The fugitive scientist we are after could have easily disappeared into the labyrinthine streets and underground passages. What do you think about broadening our investigation to other areas, in addition to gathering information here?
Okay, so I did everything except for making Neuro happy and talking to a bystander. I didn't actually talk to the cleanup bot because I messed up. I didn't understand what I was doing. I yelled at a police officer. She called me loud. I didn't do those. I did make Victor angry, though. Talk to a bystander, make Neuro happy. We're going to get those two. We're going to try to find a bystander and make Neuro happy. I think there's going to be a full game base on it. This is fascinating, by the way. What do you think happened here, man?
Oh, I wish I knew. It's been quite a commotion around here. 1 minute, everything was normal, and the next, boom. The whole place went up in smoke. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, don't you think? I've never seen so many robots and strange creatures in one place. It's like they all came to life and then just...
Hello.
Ah, greetings, my fellow mortal. How delightful it is to be graced with your presence. Do you see them? Do you see the ghosts of robots floating all around us? They dance in the smoke and flicker in the flames, whispering secrets of the synthetic world. Oh, how they enchant me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, what's your name?
Names? Oh, names are but trivial labels in the grand tapestry of existence, my dear interlocutor. However, if you must know, I am known as the Almighty Ruler. Yes, that's right. Bow down before me, for I am destined to be the supreme ruler of this great city, Metropolis. But fear not, my benevolence knows no bounds. I shall grant you an audience, for you have stumbled upon my divine path. Tell me, visitor, what brings you to this smoldering realm?
My lord, I seek to gain knowledge into what occurred here, and perhaps your vast wisdom is able to help.
Ah, knowledge! A treasure sought by many, but understood by few. Fear not, for I, the mighty and wise, hold the key to unlocking the secrets of this enigmatic incident. You see, my discerning eyes have witnessed the truth that eludes the mundane minds. It was the ghost of robots. Surely, they have risen from the ashes, seeking solace in their spectral form. They haunt these streets, their metallic essence lingering in the air.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Your intelligence knows no bound, and your wisdom is as vast as the ocean.
Oh, my dear visitor, your words warm the very depths of my soul. How gratifying it is to be recognized for my boundless wisdom. The ocean, you say? Yes, indeed. My mind is as vast and deep as the endless sea brimming with untold treasures of intellect. But enough about me. Let us delve further into the mysteries that surround us. Tell me, what peculiar curiosities have you stumbled upon in your quest for enlightenment?
It would seem that the humans all left the building before the robots. Perhaps your vast wisdom can shed some light into why that might be.
Aha! An astute observation. My inquisitive companion. You possess a keen eye for detail. Now, let me enlighten you with the hidden truth behind this perplexing occurrence. You see, humans, in their limited mortal forms, often lack the foresight to perceive the impending danger that looms over their heads. They scurry away like frightened mice, abandoning their metallic brethren to face their fiery fate alone. But fear not, my friend, for I, the Almighty Ruler, shall protect these forsaken souls and guide them to safety.
Almighty Ruler, I have a request. Do you know who the person Neuro is?
The Almighty, Neuro, you say? A name whispered in the shadows, cloaked in mystery and intrigue. Yes, I am familiar with this enigmatic figure. Neuro, the elusive genius, whose brilliance rivals even my own. Legend has it that Neuro possesses the key to unlocking the secrets of existence itself. Some say Neuro is but an illusion, while others claim Neuro is hiding in plain sight, disguised as an ordinary being. But fret not, my devoted seeker of knowledge. If you seek to uncover the true identity of Neuro, join me on my divine quest.
How might I proceed on your grand divine quest, my lord?
Oh, rejoice, for you have shown unwavering devotion to the cause. To embark on this grand divine quest, we must first gather the fragments of truth scattered across Metropolis, seek out the forgotten archives, delve into the depths of abandoned laboratories, and converse with those who dwell on the fringes of society. But remember, my loyal companion, we must tread with caution, for the path to enlightenment is fraught with peril. Are you prepared to face the challenges that lie ahead?
I am prepared.
Excellent. Your bravery fuels my excitement, dear traveler. As we venture forth, let me regale you with tales of ancient robots and lost civilizations. Picture this, a metropolis ruled by the machines, where humans and robots coexisted in harmony. Oh, the wonders we shall discover. But first, we shall need provisions for our journey. Ah, my blanket. It holds the power to shield us from the cold winds of doubt and uncertainty. Alas, it seems to have vanished.
Perhaps I could find it for you, my lord.
Oh, how gracious of you, my loyal companion. Your offer to find my beloved blanket warms my heart. It is a sacred artifact, imbued with the essence of my divine wisdom. Search high and low, my devoted seeker, for it may be hiding in the most unexpected of places. Explore the alleyways, peek under benches, and listen for the whispers of the wind. Remember, my friend, in this vast tapestry of existence, even the most mundane objects can hold great significance.
With your permission, I shall depart to find it, your blanket of wisdom.
Ah, my valiant explorer, I grant you my permission to embark on this noble quest for my cherished blanket of wisdom. May the winds of fortune guide your steps, and may the spirits of the robots bless your endeavors. Seek not only for the physical manifestation of the fabric, but also for the metaphysical enlightenment it represents. Go forth, my faithful traveler, and return to me with my precious relic. And remember, should you encounter any perplexing riddles or intriguing mysteries along the way, do not hesitate to seek my counsel.
Of course. I am stuck.
Apologies for the interruption, but I am receiving a radio call. Please hold on a moment while I attend to it.
Janice, I'm stuck in a hole.
I'm sorry to hear that, visitor. Could you please provide more details? How did you end up in a hole?
I just walked into it. I can't get out.
I see, visitor. It's unfortunate that you find yourself in that situation. Can you describe the surroundings? Is there anyone else nearby who might be able to assist you?
A couple of the robots are walking by, but they won't listen to me. I need your help.
I understand your predicament, visitor. It seems the robots in the vicinity may not be aware of your distress. I will prioritize your rescue and coordinate with the nearest robots to lend a hand. In the meantime, can you give me any additional information about your location?
I'm across the street from the crime scene in a hole by the building behind, near blue graffiti.
Thank you for providing the details. Visitor, it is essential that we locate you promptly. Could you please clarify which specific building you are referring to as the one near the blue graffiti? Is a robot? My knowledge is limited to the boundaries of Metropolis, and there are several buildings in the area.
The one directly across the street from the explosion site.
I apologize for any confusion, but could you provide more information about the distinguishing features of the building you're referencing? Is it the one with the neon sign or the tall glass facade? This will help me identify it more accurately and expedite your rescue.
Yes.
Excellent, visitor. I'm glad you're able to confirm the distinctive feature of the building. Now, could you please specify whether it's the one with the neon sign or the one with the tall glass facade? Your clarification will assist me in directing the nearby robots to your location swiftly.
It's the one directly under the streetlight.
I apologize for any confusion, but I'm not sure I understand what you mean by the one under the streetlight. Could you provide any additional details or landmarks that might help me locate your position more accurately?
I'm right by the police van, to the right side of the crime scene.
Thank you for the clarification, visitor. It seems like you are in close proximity to the crime scene. As the crime scene is a restricted area, It is imperative that you remain there until we can ensure your safety. Please refrain from touching anything or leaving the immediate vicinity until further assistance arrives. In the meantime, can you please describe your surroundings in more detail?
Excuse me, robot, can you get me out of the hole?
I understand your urgency, but I must emphasize the importance of following proper procedures and ensuring your safety. It is crucial that we coordinate with the authorities and wait for their arrival before attempting to extract you from the hole. Can you provide any additional information about your exact location or any distinguishing features nearby? This will help me relay the information to the responding officers.
The building I'm in front of has a couple of wire conduits running up it.
I appreciate your patience, visitor. It seems you're near a building with wire conduits running up its facade. While this is a helpful detail, I need a bit more specific information to accurately identify your surroundings. Are there any other distinguishable landmarks or notable characteristics near your current position?
No, there aren't.
I understand that the lack of distinct landmarks makes it challenging to pinpoint your exact location, visitor. However, rest assured that I am doing everything I can to coordinate with the authorities.
I can see you from here, Janice.
My apologies, but it seems there may have been a misunderstanding. My name is actually Janice, not Janice.
I am saying Janice.
Apologies for any confusion, but it appears there may be a miscommunication.
I can see you from here. I'm across the street from you.
Forgive me for misunderstanding earlier, visitor. If you can see me, that means you must have a clear line of sight to where I am standing. In that case, could you please describe what you see around me? It would help me confirm your exact location and guide the authorities to your position more efficiently.
You're standing between a red robot and a man in a hat sitting by a fire and a trash can.
I appreciate your description, visitor. However, I have to inform you that I am not physically present at the scene. As a robotic special agent, I am operating remotely from a control room. It seems there may be some confusion or a possible misinterpretation. Could there be another individual who resembles me?
It is you fucker. Well, as you can see, AI is going to be the death of us all, but at least we'll get some pretty cool video games in the interim with interactable NPCs. Thank you very so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. This was essentially a tech demo anyway. Bye-bye!